Enforceability of contract. So the first one is valid contract. So what are valid contracts? So valid contracts are those contracts which fulfill all the elements that have been provided over here. So you can see those contracts that are legal in the eyes of law, those are valid contract. It as perfectly legal contracts which satisfy the elements, and it is enforceable by law. So these are valid contract. The second one is void contract. So you can see void contracts are those contracts which are not enforceable by law. They are not legally correct. Okay. So you can write it as agreements which ceased to be enforceable by law, and these become void laws. So you can see that valid contracts are those contracts that are enforceable by law and they are legal in the eyes of law and they have to be fulfilled. But void contracts are those contracts that are not legally right in the eyes of law and they are not to be fulfilled. The next one is voidable contract. So in this contract, one party wanna fulfill the contract, but the another party does not want to fulfill the contract because of some reason. So you can write it as an agreement which is enforceable by law at the option of one or more of the parties, but not at the option of the other party. So what are the conditions for voidable contract? So the first one is failure of one or both party to disclose a material fact. The second point is a mistake, misrepresentation, or fraud. The next one is undue influence or duress. Next one is one party's legal incapacity to enter into a contract. So now let's understand this point. Okay, so first point is failure of one or both the parties to disclose a material fact. Okay, so when one of the party does not tell you if there is some defect in the piece or some defect in the product that have been sent, so that in that case the contract will be voidable. Okay, or you can say when the one of the party does not have proper stock, or the stock how much is required is not available, but that party does not tell the other party, so in that case also you can say the contract will be voidable. Second point, you can understand it when the party shows you some product and party sends you another product that you have not be consented to be sent. So in that case, you can say it is voidable contract. So the case can be either the party has intentionally done or it was by mistake. And the third point is when the one of the party shows the dominance or the other party. The party forcefully asks you to do something which you don't want to do it and tries to show you the dominance. So in that case also the contract will be voidable. So you can see what is legal incapacity. So you can say when one of the party is minor, or you can say when the government has told the party not to make any contract due to some reason. In that case, the contract will be voidable.